What was it like playing the Boston Celtics in the 60s and early 70s?
Well, Michael, you played them a lot of times, and there weren't that many teams in the league, and they were battles. I mean, I respected them. It seemed like every time they needed a basket somehow, they'd get a bounce the right way, and there were two times that for sure we shouldn't have beat them, Michael. Two times, and we didn't, and that was the most devastating thing of all. To go home and feel the enormous disappointment.
Jerry, what made them so good? What made them so good?
Well, the greatest winner that ever played professional basketball is Bill Russell, 11 world championships. And, they made a trade that was, they traded two white guys for a black guy then, which was in Boston, which was a city that it was filled with racial tension. And pretty soon, his dominance as a defensive player. They had some guys that weren't very good defenders, but they had two young men coming off the bench, K.C. Jones and Sam Jones, that added to their defensive presence. And they could win any game, an offensive game, a defensive game, a physical game. And Bill.
What did John Havlicek bring to them, Jerry? Because he came off the bench too a little bit.
Well, as I say, he was in a perfect place for him because, Michael, they would shoot over 100 shots a night, 100 shots a night. And they would be very much like today's game. If it would be 1-on-3, somebody would shoot it, but it wouldn't be a three-point shot. Today, now, guys just run behind. They can have a layup. They run behind the three-point line. But they played a really fast-paced game. And, of course, unless you were really knew how to play against Bill Russell, he was a menace out there. And it took me 2 years to figure out. You always had to see him before you drove. You could not, if you didn't see him, you better look to pass the ball. And so that took away a lot of layups, a lot of really close attempts to the basket. And he always he was an amazing shot blocker. Michael, he was like the plastic man. He could drive. There's pictures of him in the air. His body is like flat, and he reaches over. He's an enormous runner, really fast. Wasn't a great shooter, but he could do everything that a team needed to make up for the mistakes that these other players made, particularly defensively. And his rebounding ability allowed them to run up and down the court, and that's why they scored a lot of points.
Hello everyone, I spend a lot of time trying to get you guys nice videos, so please subscribe to this page, and please subscribe to my second page. The link to my second page is in the description section. Thank you.